Sunil, hi, good morning. Ashwin, hi, hello. What about others? Sai Krishna, hello. Okay. So what is network, guys? What is mean by network? Hmm? What is network? Group of connected devices. Very good. Group of connecting devices. Right? So in the group is nothing but, so may in that network, multiple servers are there, multiple devices are there, right? If you are talking about server, let's suppose this is server. Okay. To place this server, what are the prerequisites required for us? What are the prerequisites? Now leave about on premises. Okay, we are in cloud. So in our cloud, what are the prerequisites to host the server? You just call it whatever. Just I will write here so that we can understand. Okay, steps. AWS network, in that I'm going to talk about EC2. What is EC2? I haven't discussed till now what is EC2. Just high level today, I'm going to discuss to create a server, what are the prerequisites? Okay, we have to take care. So just EC2, guys. Elastic Compute Cloud. So I won't right now. I'm not going to discuss about completely EC2 today. So that's the reason just I'm going to show you the what are the steps we need to follow to create a EC2, create a server, create a mission. All are same. Okay. So tell me, guys, if you go and buy, just a minute. Okay. So let's suppose if you want to purchase a one laptop, what are the prerequisites you can choose? RAM and OS and hard disk. These three is mandatory or not? Now you are going to create a server. Definitely you should choose these things or not? Right or not? I'm writing the steps only first. First step is RAM. So if you are creating a server as a AWS engineer, first you should select RAM. Next, hard disk, right? Hard disk, right? So compare these two. One is the major step is there. What is that? OS, right? OS. How many types of OS are there? Generally, we have a types, right? Operating systems? No? No. In mobile, what are the operating systems? Android. Next, Apple, right? In laptop, Microsoft is nothing but Windows, right? Next, Linux, Windows or Linux, Mac. These are the main. Clear? So till now we discussed these three are important to create a server. If you are creating server, what are the components you have to pass in that? If you select a 1 GB RAM, your server will support till 1 GB only, right? Then, so you should confirm that I need a 1 GB RAM, I need a Linux OS, I need a hard disk of 32, whatever, 64 TB, whatever. So these are the steps we know. So we already discussed in the components level. If I'm talking about server, we have a three components. Those are OS, hardware, application. So I'm not going to write here application. Why? Anyone online? See, Ubuntu is the flavor of Linux. In the Linux, again, we have a types. Red Hat, Ubuntu, so many things we have. But generally, it comes under Linux family. Okay. Yes. So, okay, I have written here OS, RAM, hard disk. But why I leave here applications? Why? Why? See, again, you can compare. While you're purchasing mobile, while you're purchasing laptop, is there give any applications? You have to install, right? So while purchasing time in this laptop, PUBG is there. In this laptop, Flipkart is there. If you can ask, okay, you give your credentials, I will install and I will use. Simply they sell. So that's the reason they are just give the compatibility. Or on top of that, you can install. So you already purchased Windows laptop. In that laptop, it won't work Mac applications, right? Same won't work Linux application. It not work, right? So before you should confirm that which operating system it will support. Based on your work, you should confirm the operating system. The same thing if the project, almost all projects, 99% will work on Linux. At this time, may you confuse that. Why Linux, Windows is easy? No, Linux is the easy process. If you know the simple commands, we can easily play with the Linux. Only commands. Windows is not like that. If you want to install, so many steps you have to follow to do that. But Linux, one step is fine to do all the activities. That's the reason operation point of view, Linux is very easy. All the projects will work based on the Linux, not Windows. Okay, we can discuss the coming classes on that. Okay, now, so we know these three components are required to create a server. Next, other things. Other things. Any other things? In AWS, I'm going to create a server, guys. What are the things is required now? Any other things? Okay. In on-premises, if you go and build a one server, install a one server, what are the things they are required? In that on-premise, so many data centers are there. You should select which data center need to place that server, right? Right or not? In the all data centers, again, the big data center is there to distribute the from big data center to all data centers. All data centers inside servers are there. So you should know where this server is to place. Right or not? Simply you can put any other layer. No, right? We should place where the server is required. Right? Where the demand is required. If the Flipkart data center is there, related all the servers is Flipkart servers. You don't go and put this server into the Amazon servers, right? In the Amazon servers, right? So you should select what? Which data center and which company? TCS or so you should choose, right, all those things, right? You are going to purchase for TCS, so definitely you should put in TCS only. But if you are talking about TCS, you know the TCS. But if the same server is sharing for multiple companies, you should decide this server is sharing multiple companies, but where should I put this server? The same thing in AWS. AWS is a global network. We should know where should we put this server. How can you confirm? How can we confirm that? Based on the region. Very good, right? Right or not? Your project you should develop in the Mumbai. Okay. So are we going to put into the US region the server? No. The project is we are developing in Mumbai. Definitely we should place this server into Mumbai region. Right or not? After that, in Mumbai, again, we have three things. What are those? Availability zones. What are those? 1A, 1B, 1C. Again, we should select which availability zone we are going to place or not, right? So you can compare with availability zones in the on-premises. What is your answer? What is availability zones? Compare with on-premises. What is availability zones? Data centers. Very good, right? So just now we discussed the server is placed into which data center in which company. So you can compare with this cloud, which company is that nothing but which region, which data center is nothing but availability zones. Clear now? Clear? Okay. So, and we should mention here region and AJets also, right? Availability zones. So next, what are the other things, guys? What are the other things? Next. Okay, network point of view done. Server selection done. So what are the things is required for server? Authentication required or not? If you're purchasing a mobile, if you're purchasing the laptop work like a server, mobile work like a server. Authentication required or not? Every device authentication required. So server also you are creating, while creating time, definitely you should provide authentication, right? Otherwise everybody can access, right? Right or not? Authentication. So I'm going to write here security. Okay. Otherwise key pattern. Okay. Key. So in bracket authentication, you just write authentication. Next. Anything? Pricing. Yes, but I'm talking about just for today class only to creating this. What are the steps required to create the server? But just pricing also required, but it's not like that. It's not now. We can discuss in the next class. Security. So, right now I'm going to discuss one more thing here. Yes. So this is server again. This is server. And so this is my laptop. And this is one more laptop. And this is one more laptop. And this is one more laptop. Okay. All are going to access my server. Okay. My server. Okay. So till now we discuss the server to place which region, which availability zone, what are the components required as a server. All that done. And every device we need to provide some authentication, key pattern, whatever. In mobile key pattern we are giving same kind of, here also some authentication is there. We should select while creating the server authentication. If you create a key, the key is placed into your server, you only going to access the server. Okay, how it's going to work we can discuss, but high level just please understand here what things are required here. Okay, guys, how can you ensure these 4 requests are coming to hit your server? How can you ensure these are 4 servers are healthy? Sorry, 4 requests are healthy, or is there any hacker is going to access the server? In between May, you are going to access through internet. Anyone can access your server if it is a public. Then how can you control the request to allow authorized request only? Unauthorized is nothing but, just now I discussed. Unauthorized is nothing but these request is not related to my server. Clear? Now how can you ensure, how can you protect unauthorized request to hit your server? How can you protect? What? NAT? No. So your server, how can you protect here from unauthorized access? Simply, how can you protect your server from unauthorized access? Key is, see guys, you tell me one thing. If you are accessing Flipkart, you know the Flipkart key? No. To access is not required Flipkart. But if you want to write something in your server, you need access, right? You should understand read access and write access. We are the read access. If the Flipkart, we are the read access. But write access, only developers are there who develop the code. Clear? So to those people, those developers, definitely they should provide the key to enter in the server. This is very clear. But I'm talking about, since these requests are working through over the internet, so how can I protect this request is authorized, this request is unauthorized? I haven't discussed till now this topic, but have you heard about firewalls? What is that? Security layers. What is firewall? Online. What is firewall? What is firewall? It will protect. Yes, very good. Incoming and outgoing traffic. Okay. Filter incoming traffic. Yes, this is the correct to protect the system network. Next. Next. Any answers from you guys? Next. Very good. These are correct answers. What is firewall? Yes, it protects from unauthorized traffic to server, not network. Okay, not network, to server. Yes. Now, simply guys, load balancer, auto scaling, don't compare these things with that. That is the 3-tier architecture, very high level architecture. Okay, I'm talking about the server level now. Okay, before server, those will come. I'm not saying to it's not working, but you don't compare with this topic with yesterday topic. Okay, I'm talking about completely server. Okay, yes, yesterday we placed 3 servers and web application, everything, right? I'm talking about each server now, each server in detail. Okay, so this is my okay firewall now. Okay, this is my firewall. This is my firewall. In firewall, we can write rules. Okay. Okay. First, I'll just write the definition here. You know, everything we can discuss in the definition manner. Don't worry. Just these are the very high level classes to understand what we are going to do in the AWS cloud and tomorrow onwards. Okay. Okay. See, just simply if I open the console, if I'm going to just each follow the steps, the 7 steps are there. If I click step by step, you may not understand why you are selecting this thing. But after this class, you know, tomorrow, if I'm going to show you to create the server, you have a clear picture. That's the reason I'm going to spend today only for high level to server. Clear? If I showed simply firewall, just select the firewall, create a rule. If I say, may you confuse what is firewall, especially for non-ITs. Okay. So firewall, how it will work. So firewall works like protect from unauthorized access. Okay. Unauthorized access. Okay, guys. So we are writing a rules here. To allow or deny the request into server. This is very important point, not network. Firewalls works under server level, not network level. Okay. Okay. Sir, in on-premises, we are calling firewall, but in cloud, we are calling security groups. Okay. The term is security groups. Security groups. Security group is nothing but same firewall, what it does. Clear? In cloud, we are calling security groups. So, introduce definitely this question you will come. How can you protect your server from unauthorized access? By enabling the rules using security groups. Clear? Clear? Okay. Now I'm not going to discuss what are the roles. What are the rules? Okay. What are those rules? We can discuss very low level each topic in one day. Security group I will discuss for one day. Okay. And load balance we can discuss for 2 days. Auto scaling we can discuss for 3 days. That's the reason I told you yesterday, this EC2 concept, it will take 10 days time. Okay. Next topics are very small topics. Clear till here? So definitely we should create a security group while creating the EC2 mission. Okay, EC2 mission. Why security group? To protect unauthorized access while creating time. Okay. So simply you can write here the dependencies level security group also. We can write all in one time again. Security groups. Clear? Next. So key is required. Key is for authentication of the server. The two is completely different. Key and security groups. Don't confuse. Next. Guys, every server there is a name, right? Right or not? Just give name also required. Okay. Now, one big topic is I'm going to discuss. One more dependency is there. Just please concentrate now. Now I'm going to draw a architecture from the scratch. So you tell me what is the first layer? Global? No, not 3-tier architecture. AWS architecture. Leave about the topic. This is what is that layer in the AWS global architecture? Global only. So I'll write here simply AWS global. Okay. Next, I'm going to draw one more layer here. What is this, guys? Region, right? Region, right? Okay. I'm just write Mumbai. Is it clear? We have only, as of now, one region, Mumbai, Hyderabad, had to give the operations. Okay, clear. Next, how many availability zones? 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Jansi, we have a 3, not 2. Okay. Okay, may you join late, I think so. Just go through the recordings, even though we can discuss in the labs, don't worry. We have a 3 availability zones under region, that is AP South 1A. So AP South 1B. Next 1C, right? Yes. So 1C. So here Mumbai is, what is the region name? AP South 1. Here South means what? AP means what? Asia Pacific. South means? Yes, we are in the south to Asia. That's the reason. South. Clear? So I'm going to create server where, guys? Inside availability zones. So here or here or here. Clear? Everyone clear? No doubts, right? Okay. Update from Shyam. Okay. I think 6 classes with me. Okay. So anyone joined today or yesterday, if you miss the classes, if you miss the classes for last 5 days or 6 classes, you just take these links, copy paste somewhere, you can go through the recordings. Okay. We discuss basics on AWS little. You don't think so we miss something. Okay. We haven't missed much things. Okay. We are discussing all other things again and again. Don't worry. You can start from today also. We haven't created even AWS account also. Okay. Okay, one is global layer, regional layer, availability zones. Clear? Now question to everyone, AWS is public cloud or private cloud? Public cloud. Everyone clear, right? Instagram is public account, private account. How can you make it as a private yourself? By credentials. Since it's a Instagram is a public account, but you are making your account as a private by passing security credentials. Clear? Okay. So in AWS, as we discussed, this is 100% public account, public cloud. So let's suppose I'm just here writing TCS and Wipro. Okay, every time I'm writing TCS, maybe I'm working in TCS, you feel. Apple, Uber, two companies. Okay, I work those two companies. Okay, now Apple is going to access this server. This Apple server you can think. Now Uber, also Uber server is here. Okay, maybe here also one more server is there for Uber. Here also one more server is there for Apple. Okay, Uber now, Apple now. So banana, sorry, Uber. Yeah? I'm writing banana. Okay, Uber, right? Guys, you tell me, since AWS is a public cloud, everyone simply coming and access the servers, guys. Is it good? See how the Apple, if you miss the mobile, even the security concerns about Apple is very strict, right? How this Apple is going to compromise in this area? Since Apple is using this network in the same region, in the same availability zone, in the same server, in the Uber also accessing the in the same network server. See, since Apple is there here, right? Okay, this is public cloud, right? Uber also here only. If you are enter to access Uber, to access Apple is very easy. Maybe one layer of security is there. You can easily hack that layer, right or not? Right? The same thing here, Uber is there. So Apple is enter into their network to access Apple. There is no difficulty to access Uber also. Clear what I'm saying? Why it's possible here? It's a public network. If you give the access and availability zones and everything you can give, maybe, sir, we have a rules, security group rules. Sir, we have a rules, right? We can protect. That's what I'm saying. You have a very thin layer of securities are there. May you can hack it. You can crack it if you enter into the network. You just compare with, if one thief is there, if enter into your room, there is no big challenge to crack your locker. Right or not? You are providing so many layers of security, locks, gates, dogs, security, so many things. But he's enter into your home, into your bedroom. There is no big challenge to crack your lockers. Right or not? What I'm trying to say. The same thing, you should provide the security even other business units even not enter into your network. Right or not? This the way system will work. If you once enter into your network, there is no big challenge to access beside server. Right or not? Both are working in public cloud. Right or not? Yes. See guys, the Facebook you are using, have you seen hack your account? The reason is public clouds, right? Right or not? If you are just providing the security by using credentials only. But definitely by with you, just if they crack your credentials or do something, definitely they can hack. You and hackers, the only layer is credentials only. After public cloud, public account, there is no other things, right or not? I'm trying to say same thing only. They can access the same server. That's what I'm saying. Only one layer of security is there in that. Okay. Then how can we private it? Your servers. Same. As I said, AWS is a more popular cloud. If they're giving this type of architecture, no one can show interest to migrate their on-prem servers into cloud. You tell me, if the servers are there in the on-prem in the Uber level, then Apple is going to access the Uber. Is there any possibility? In the on-premise, no. Servers are there in the Uber area. Here, Apple's servers are there in the Apple area. It's Uber is there is no network path to enter even Apple surroundings. But here, since AWS is a public cloud, the both business units are using the same cloud, but here the only protection is for one layer, two layers of protection. But how can you private my entire account? We have a one more layer for that. In the public cloud, I need a private cloud, right? What I'm trying to say? Okay. In the public cloud, I need a private cloud. Otherwise, everybody can access. Since we both are using public clouds, there is no much layer of security here. So for that, we have a one more layer. Permissions are comes different stories. Once you enter into the network, there is no big challenge. I'm going to protect, I'm going to isolate my network from the public. This is my agenda, right? Nobody can enter into my network at least. Okay, I should isolate my network from in the public cloud. How can I do it? So we have a option. We have a one more layer, that is VPC, virtual private cloud, in the public cloud. Clear? Virtual private cloud, if you create a one AWS account, if you create a one VPC to attach to your network, dedicatedly entire network is allocate you. That is your private cloud inside public cloud, right? What I'm trying to say now? Okay. So VPC works under regional level. Clear till here? Okay. The same architecture I'm going to draw again. What is this layer? First layer, global layer. Please don't write, concentrate here. I will provide everything from the scratch, even basics material also. Okay. No need to write anything, but you understand, you can write, but don't spend much time with that. This is global. Next layer is region. This is region, right? Next layer is availability zones. How can we protect? Okay, availability zones. Your understanding, right? Availability zones. This is regions. This is availability zones. I'm writing AZ 1A. So 1B. Just shortcut I'm writing here. Don't confuse. 1C. Is this public cloud or private cloud? Now, from this architecture, how can I make it as a private now? By using VPC. Where should I draw this layer? Here or here or here? Yes, inside region or under region. So I'm just drawing one more layer. This is for VPC. Clear? VPC. So this is VPC of, let's example, Apple now. Okay. Now I'm going to draw one more architecture. See here. Public cloud, sorry, global. Next, I'm not going to write now again region, just I'm mentioning like a VPCs. Okay, VPCs in region level, right? VPC, right? Can I create two VPCs? Definitely we can create. So in this time, I'm explaining here the different VPCs. We know the VPC purpose now. This is VPC. Now inside three availability zones are there, right? 1A, 1B, 1C. Here also 1A, 1B, 1C, right? So inside servers, right? Okay. Now this VPC is for Apple. This is for Uber, right? Now Apple is here. Uber is here outside of the network. Now, if they want to access Apple, simply they can go into their VPCs. Virtual private cloud inside public cloud, right? Now, Uber is, there is no possibility to enter it since there is a private cloud. So definitely they should come here to access Uber only. Clear? I'm just isolating the network inside public network. Okay. So while creating a EC2, you should choose regions and VPCs. Till here clear? Which VPC? Is it default VPC or custom VPC? What is the difference, man? What are the main difference? Default VPC is nothing but, since you are going to explore the things in the AWS, right? What AWS is doing in a backend, they're creating the entire network to you. Okay. So you don't know the first, right? How to create the VPCs. The reason they have created everything for you. You just click those things, dependencies, and create a server. But in custom point of view, everything you should create in the cloud. You should create VPC, everything from the scratch. But we will learn from the one by one. Okay, first we can choose this network instead of creating the network. Right? What I'm trying to say now? So VPC already created by AWS. To create a VPC, so many dependencies are there. Everything is created network default. Use this default network, create a EC2. Clear what I'm trying to say now? Everyone? No need to create to do the practice for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So what we can do, use those existing network, we can concentrate on first EC2. If I concentrate everything from the 100 topics for 1 day, 2 day, may you confuse. Use this default network. First, we should focus on the server level. Next, we can move. What are the dependencies in the other things to server? We can focus one by one. We can complete in 10 days. This is my agenda. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. So while creating the server, if I select VPC, may you don't get any questions, right? May you don't have any confusions in that time, since we have already discussed what is VPC. For VPC, we need to spend for 2 days in detail. This is for very high level. What I'm trying to say, VPC, as of now, you can understand, just you can consider VPC as a virtual private cloud in public cloud. The agenda is we are going to isolate the network to protect from other business units. This is my own cloud. I feel now this is my own cloud, right? Since I have created VPC, everything in AWS, all services should comes under VPC only. Whatever 200 plus service we discussed, right? 200 plus services AWS is providing, right? All services under VPC only. Then I feel like it's my private account now, right? If I want to create other services, that should comes under my VPC only, not outside of the VPC. Again, outside of the VPC, I should think one more layer again. But no. So I don't feel like that. Why? Because whatever service you are going to create in the AWS, whatever activities you are going to do in the future, those activities comes under VPC only. If I create my VPC, this is my private cloud. I feel like that. Clear? Okay. Now, Here in availability zones, I create only here, just place only one server, right? But I can place here hundreds of servers. Again, hundreds of servers, right? What I'm trying to say here, 1B, 1C, same. I can create hundreds of servers. Okay, sir, how many VPCs are going to create? How many VPCs are going to create? At this time, no need to understand that, right? Since we can create 5 VPCs for each account. Sir, 5 VPCs is enough? Sufficient? Everyone? 5 VPCs are sufficient. Firewall also. See, this is very high level drawing for architectures, right? How many regions we can create? Yes, are we going to create regions here? Regions they are providing. Nejat Muhammad. So, regions, we are using the regions, we are creating our services. Regions, we have a 33 regions in AWS. Okay, you should go in the region, you can create your services. You can understand very clearly in the practical time if you have any questions. Okay, don't worry. If you understand from this high level, even 10% also you are fine. 10% is fine. But remaining things, you will get it from the practical. I will show you tomorrow or day after tomorrow, Saturday, right? So, guys, one more time I'm saying, no classes Saturday, especially for my trainings, okay? You should use those 2 days to do the practice, okay? Yes. I'm not going to take any class in any emergency. In any emergency, I'm not going to take any class in Saturdays, Sundays, okay? Okay. Next, where we are? Regions we are not going to create, guys. We are using the regions, okay? We are very clear now. Okay. One more question from my end to everyone. Sir, we have created regions. I have choose this availability zones. I have created again servers inside the availability zones. Now, I want to divide these servers. Why we need to divide the servers? Again, networks. In one network, we have already there in the VPC network. I'm talking about, sir, we are in the one VPC. Again, why we need to divide? You tell me, just example. Apple is going to deal only one project, multiple projects, right? If they want to use the same VPC, definitely we should isolate again in VPC one more network, right? We are not supposed to allow all servers in one one VPC. Okay, all servers comes under one VPC. But again, if you are entering to the VPC, I should divide as per the business units, right? What I'm trying to say again here, paint. Just I'm going to talk about one VPC now. For example, I shown you 2 VPCs. Now leave about it. Again, global, region. So you can consider as a VPC now. And again, availability zones, 1A, 1B, 1C, right? So inside I can create multiple servers, right? Multiple servers I can create inside. So if those servers are different business units, how can I go and create in one network? It's not good, right? Again. So I just, 2 servers are different business units, maybe different projects, and 2 is the different projects, but those 2 projects operating by only one company. Again, so the previous scenario is for different companies. That's the reason VPC is very clear now to protect us. Different companies. Now inside company, again, inside company, Apple, different business units, different projects. I'm not going to see, sir, can we create VPC? Since, okay, your question is valid now. Can we create 1000 VPCs? Definitely answer is no. If you create 1000 VPCs, inside dependencies, it may increase to billions. Since as a one account holder to manage those things is very difficult or not? See, every project, if you're going to create a one VPCs, those are going to increase the network dependencies. It's very complex to manage, monitor your network. So you can create one VPC, but what you can do, you can divide network into business unit to business unit. So how can we divide? There is a one more concept, that is subnet. Okay, that is comes under availability zones level. Okay, comes under, once we enter into the availability zones, otherwise I will show you like this way. Subnet 1, subnet 2, subnet 3, subnet 4. Okay, so you should compare with region is VPC, availability zone is subnets. Clear? Subnets works under availability zones levels. Clear now? So here two additional things we learned today. The two networks, one is for VPCs, works under regional level, and one is for subnet, works under availability zones level. Okay, if you select one availability zone 1A, inside 1A you can create subnets. Again, you can place your servers there over there. This time you can definitely may confuse with this topic. Okay, but on this topic we spend 10 days time. Okay, definitely you clear all those things in that 10 days class. Okay, so you should understand, instead of, there is no subnet, guys, nothing is there. There is no subnet in your availability zones. All servers are there in the one availability zones. The reason is, if you are enable one rule, network rule, to allow the traffic, that is apply for next business unit also, right or not? There is no subnet. If you are enable VPC level rule, if the second project person enter into your VPC, again the second project person, there is no difficulty to access first project server. Okay, so how you can compare with this topic, Apple to Uber, how we can compare to show the solution for VPC? The same thing, inside Apple made two business units are there. If the one VPC, how can I isolate the network? By using subnets. Clear, everyone? Clear? Okay, so for you, again I'm going to draw one more architecture. May you will clear here now. This is leave about global now. If I want to create two VPCs, where should I create, guys? Inside regions. So region VPC are the same level. So you can consider this is my one VPC. Leave about now. If I want to create two VPCs, definitely I should draw global layer now. But I'm talking about only one VPC, right? Why? No need to draw a global layer, right? VPCs. This is one company's VPCs. Now, Apple is the company. Apple is working the two projects. Let's suppose one project is for what? Okay, iOS development. So they're working, they're taking the other May OS also, maybe other company. See, actually in the real time, you know how it will work, guys. May, for example, in Apple, they're good into one, like, one development. Other companies may lag in the development. They will take the help of the Apple. The same thing vice versa. So when I was in the Uber, we have worked with Cognizant projects also. It's like a supporting, right? So don't confuse. So here maybe CTS, the company is there. The both are working for one application or different applications in this example. So under Apple, there is a two business units. Those are working for different, not for same. So, but they are using one VPC. How can I isolate now? What is this two? subnets. Clear everyone? Subnets now. So inside availability zones. But I'm showing here like this only, but subnet is works under availability zones. So inside you can create a servers. Clear? So here heading is iOS development. Here heading is ETS. But both are in same VPC, but different business units. To make it isolate, I'm creating one more network. The network is called subnet. Clear? So to create a server, you should choose all those steps. The server is going to place which VPC, which region, which VPC, which subnet, and which availability zones. Once you give all those things, your server will land exactly what you give in the inputs. Now good? Okay. Anjali is good now. Okay. Okay. Guys, clear what I'm trying to say now? Now, I will write here all the steps for your understanding with those dependencies. EC2 dependencies. Okay. EC2 is nothing but server. As of now, server. I haven't discussed what is EC2 now. Okay. Dependency. So what are the things we need to take care, guys? You just tell me so that I'll write everything step by step. No. You just give the entry level. First you open your console on your laptops. What we need to select first? Region, right? Very good. Region. This is the first step. Next. Once region, okay. But here we should select the OS. Anyway, those are dependencies. Okay. Availability zone. Indirectly, we can give subnets in that. Okay. Subnets. Next. Okay. First, OS. To select operating system, which server you are going to create. Next. Hardware. Right or not? Hard disk. In AWS, hard disk is nothing but EBS. Okay. Elastic block storage. Once again, I'm saying this is very high level class. Don't think so VPC done and don't think so elastic block storage is done. Okay. To understand you guys, tomorrow if I show to creation of EC2, may you don't confuse it that time. Okay. Next. Security. Very good. Yes, very good. Key. Security group, right? Firewall is nothing but security group, right? Next, key, right? Key for authentication. Next, name. VPC we have given already in the region level, right? VPC here, region is nothing but, sorry, VPC. Availability is nothing but subnet. Okay. Next, name. See, to create a server, 7 steps are required. Those are 7 steps. Now we know. There is nothing here. Any unknown thing is here. Unknown step is here. You guys feel any unknown step is here? No, there is no unknown steps are here, right? Everyone knows those steps already we discussed in the high availability. Sorry, in a very high level. Clear? Okay. Subrata firewall, yes, very good. Jansi RAM, yes. Key, Reka, yes, you are all correct. So now if I show tomorrow to create a server, since you know all the steps, you are very good to create a server. So these are the dependencies. So you should take care of 7 steps to create a server. Okay. So each step you should understand the necessity, why we are using the step. That is, we already discussed very high level. You know the hard disk, right? What is this? Hard disk is nothing but what? Store data. What is the operating system? Interface between user and computer, or user and server. That's it. Seventh is what? Name. Yes, we should give name, right? Right or not? Yes. So in AWS, you are calling like tags or name. Just leave it. Firewall and security both are same. In on-premises, we are calling firewalls. In cloud, we are calling security groups. That's it. Okay. The operations both are same. Now the question to everyone. The same hierarchy on-prem also there or not? There or not? Definitely there. In this region is nothing but data centers. Availability zones also and sub data centers. OS definitely they should select. And hard disk definitely they should provide. Security groups, firewall they should provide. Key, name, everything is there. There is no additional thing is here. Then why we are learning EC2 here? What is the main reason? Now tell me, why we are learning here the EC2? See, we can launch, we can run EC2 to where you are launch. That's the thing I'm just mentioning all the steps, Tejasvi. No need of setup on site. Yes, answer is correct. Creating online, we can create server in second. This is the right answer. Ashwin, right? See, in AWS, we can create a server, we can destroy a server, we can stop a server, and those are very important topics. What are those? What are those? The difference between on-prem and cloud, we already discussed the 2 points in the first. What? What? Scalability, very good, Abhilash. Bharat, high availability, right? High availability, scalability. Okay, scalability. Sir, we can get it high availability, scalability also in the on-prem. Yes, we can get it, but it's very difficult. My answer is very difficult. I'm not saying it's not possible from on-premises. It's possible, it's very difficult. To create a server, to add new server into existing server, it will take definitely days. But here, you have a requirement. The same example I'm taking, guys, for just 5 minutes, I'm going to close. Just bear with me. See, guys, last class, in our last, I think second or third class, we discussed. So the TCS company is there now. Okay. So they got project from some X. Okay. So they, in the on-premises, the TCS are using existing environment in the on-premises. Right or not? On-prem. Okay, not cloud. The same next, some projects again came from Y. So, but they don't have resources. I'm not taking an example of TCS. Definitely they should maintain before, but I'm talking about small scale of companies. Okay. What they can do? Ask this to Y company, give some time to ready our infra. Right or not? Okay. Again, Jet company there. Same process. Again, ask to Jet company, give 3 or 2 months to build environment, to server, data center, electric supply, isolation, ventilation, everything. Okay. After some point of view time, X, Y, Z, all the done projects. Okay. Now there is no projects at this time. How difficult to maintain all infra without projects? The company. Right or not? What I'm trying to say. So we don't know when the server is required, when the server is not required. If the projects are coming, no issue. If the projects are not coming in the after some time, so definitely they should maintain even those servers efficiently, right or not? Infra cost, operating cost, manpower, everything is waste. But here, if the same company, some Y, simply can create a server, right? The dependencies I'm not going to maintain. Who is going to maintain the dependencies? Like ventilations, cooling systems, manpower, everything. Who is going to take care here? Cloud providers. It's not my headache, right? It's here only job is to create a server. That's it. But here only job, create a server, and those dependencies also you should take care in the on-premises. Once move to cloud, creation of server is your cup of tea, but the dependencies is not your headache, right? See, while I'll go in the, if you can see those steps in the 7 steps to create EC2, did I say the dependencies also should take care here? No. You just follow the steps, you can create a server. But here, you should follow those steps along with the other dependencies, capital cost, running cost, manpower, everything they take care. It's a matter of days, months. So definitely here, practice is little delay. Okay. Okay. But here, it's a matter of seconds. That's the call EC2 elasticity. We can stretch. We can increase the servers. We can decrease the servers. Sir, how can we achieve? We already discussed, right? Increase the servers, decrease the server by achieving by auto scaling, right? The same thing I'm trying to say, in the on-prems, we should take care of all the dependencies. But here, just if you have a cloud account, you just go and create a server. Now, project got done from some X. If the project guys asked to send their data into their servers, if not require these servers, immediately you can delete the servers in your account. So now I'm talking about pricing. As we know, what is our AWS pricing? Pay as you go. I have created a server, my work got done, I have deleted a server. No need to pay for the backend dependencies. For this server, I have deployed one transformer for electric supply. For this server, I have deployed for one AC system for ventilations. I have deployed for 1,000 manpower to see these servers efficiently. It's not my job. So if I use this server for 1 day, 2 hours, I should pay 1 day, 2 hours charge only. Right? What I'm trying to say here. So that's the reason here so many pricing effective things also there in the AWS, right? But here is not like that, right? You should do 3 months of activity to take care of all those things, and again to dismantle the server also again the same job you will do, and again any company will do again. You should that the exercise is to not matter of seconds, it's a matter of months. There is a delay, there is no high availability here, right? Right or not? It's very difficult to maintain high availability. That's what I'm trying to say. Clear what I'm saying now? Okay. The same steps, you can ask me, sir, same step on-premise also doing that. Then why we are learning EC2? That's the reason we are learning EC2. Clear? Okay. Any doubts from anyone? Online, offline, non-IT, career gap, IT people? I'm ready to answer your questions, even general questions also. So time is 8:45 now. I'm going to close in 3 minutes. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now. If you are clear, just mention clear. Uma, thanks. Where have to practice? Do we need to create any account? AWS account only in AWS environment. So the prerequisites are required to do this lab, one laptop and internet connections. Don't think any applications are required. Do I need to run something? Leave about all those things for me. Telegram ID. Oh my God. Okay, tomorrow I will share the Telegram link, everyone. I haven't shared anything. I will activity we can start from Monday onwards in the Telegram. Telegram. Don't confuse you. We have a class tomorrow. Okay. So Monday I will share all those slides and basics materials. Do you understand what is cloud? Okay. So Jitesh, yes. I have missed the class about EC2. Can you tell me what is EC2 in general? EC2 is nothing but now it's Elastic Compute Cloud. So in EC2, we have so many things are there to learn. So the very high level, what I'm trying to say, the Elastic Compute Cloud is nothing but we can create a server. We can do the activities inside EC2 efficient way, right? May you are not understanding at this time. Tomorrow, I will show you to create one EC2 server. May you will get it clearly. I will share all those classes and architectures in Telegram. Don't worry. Yes, I'm coming to that point only, Rama. Guys, so everyone should create one AWS account. Okay, I'm going to show you, but I'm unable to show completely how to do that. It's depends on your credentials. Okay, AWS Management Console. If you can go here, just click on the AWS Management Console link and go here. Just create account. There is an option here. Sign in. May it's redirecting to my page again. See here. Create a new AWS account. Okay, but in your case, may it will appear on the top. So create new account, AWS account. Click on this. You should give your mail ID, registered mail ID, and whatever name you want to appear in this cloud, you can give it, and verify email address. After that, it will ask credit card details, credit or debit card details. Okay, in your account will deduct 2 rupees. Okay, and PAN card details, everything will ask. So optional things, leave it. Required things only you can give it. Okay, credit card details is mandatory. Don't think so. If you're not pay the bill, may its auto debit option is there like that. There is no auto debit in AWS. Okay, that's the, if you are going to practice in any cloud, the best is AWS. If you can go GCP, auto debit option are there. But in AWS, there is no auto debit option. If you can give your account details, credit details, it will deduct from 2 rupees. If you have a Paytm account, it's a fine. I don't have credit account. If you can feel like, you can use the debit card also. 2 rupees, it's sufficient to create account. Okay, do from your end. If you have any doubts, I will show you tomorrow with any new registered mail ID. Okay, it's very easy. Say, you know, the creation of Instagram account, the same thing only here also. Nothing is there to creation of account, but it will take 6 hours or 8 hours time to update in your account. But sometimes some people may create immediately. Okay, so start the process to create account today itself. May the account is ready for tomorrow. Okay, if you unable to create account, no issue. We will connect in Telegram in the Monday. We can create it. I'm not going to give any tasks. First 6-7 days, we should practice everything in the cloud. After that, only I'm going to start to give the tasks to you. These tasks are regular tasks, and after 2 months, I will give you to combine all services and give the big list to you to do that after complete the course. I'm not giving additional tasks. Those are already we cover the task. Again, I'm going to give in the one big task list for you. So if you go in the interview time, just practice all tasks and interview questions I'm going to give you. So you should follow those things and be ready with the interviews. Okay. Any doubts now? Anyone? Online, offline? Why this Ashwin? Root user IMS user? There is a class for that. 4 days class. Don't confuse. I'm going to cover everything. Just wait. Okay. Yesterday we have already announced. You are the admin for Telegram group, right? Can you add all those people? Okay. Guys, if anyone had to join Telegram link, please complete today itself. Okay. He is the admin for and Google Classmate also. Okay. Okay, and online, I'm going to share you the link here tomorrow. You can join, click on the link. Okay, easily. Can you give admin access for anyone here along with you? Anyone? Okay, yes. Guys, as I said yesterday, here mentors are here to give support on labs if you lag anywhere. Okay, you can utilize that service. The Naresh IT, it's not paying anything additional charges. It's not no need to pay any additional charges. You can connect with them. You can do it. Okay, there is an option, but don't think I'm not going to cover. Okay, I'm going to cover since if you have a doubts. If you are unable to approach me, you can directly contact to mentors. You can come and sit here, do the labs always. Otherwise, you can connect them in online also for online team. Clear? Okay. Linux class timings. Any update for Linux, Venkat? Okay. So regarding Linux, just wait for this week. You will get it link for Linux also. For AWS prospect 2, I'm going to cover Linux. Only AWS prospect. I'm not going to cover admin level. So the things is required for AWS, that is fine. Dinesh, no need to come Sundays. You will come Saturday. You can do in your home also. No need to come here. Okay. If you, for the especially labs, no need to come. We can cover everything. Don't worry to do that. Okay. Recordings. Okay. I'm going to share here. So guys, I'm sharing here the recordings. Just go through the recordings for last 6 classes. Okay. All are basics only. Okay, guys. We can close this session. Thank you so much to everyone to register this class. So we can meet tomorrow, and Saturday, Sunday, no class. This is very clear. Okay. Okay, guys. So DevOps class. Yes, DevOps is going to start, as I said, next month, first week. I will give the date. So I'm waiting for AWS part, like, EC2 S3. If it is done, I'm going to start DevOps. We should have a prior knowledge on EC2 and S3 bucket to move DevOps. Clear? Yes, I will share the timings. Thank you, Shyam, for your support. And guys, if you have any doubts, Shyam is here. You